Hey, what it is, people, what it is. Man, let me turn these fans off, man. Don't want no wind noise. I tell you what, man, I love that fan. I found that fan on the side of the road, and I brought it over here, and I'm tickled with it, man. It's gonna be the beginning to our it's gonna be a beginning to our new paint booth. We're out of town, so we don't have to have all those sophisticated codes. We got to have some kind of common sense codes, you know. But you know, and then let me go turn this one off. This is my favorite right here. You can throw you a bag of ice in that thing right there. Ooh, tell you, man, you catch yourself a stroke. Pull that panel off right there, throw some ice in there, and it's just like cold AC, bro. I kid you not. Get you a Porter Cool if you don't got one. It's awesome. I recommend, like I did, and put a bigger pump on it. The pumps that they come with, they don't hardly piss at all. But anyway, oh man, me and my son, we was shitting and getting yesterday, or last night rather. We started this car, I'd say, probably around 12 o'clock or something, and we worked all the way till about 12 o'clock last night, and I got the bumper cover back on and everything, man, and went to go shut the hood, or put the new hood on. The old hood matched up perfect, you know. It's not in here. The lights matched up perfect on the old hood. You live and you learn. It was just a 1/4 inch, man. I needed another 1/4 inch, and I took this and I straightened it out. It looks pretty nice, man. I mean, that's a pretty good job there compared to this one right here, you know. That's what it's supposed to look like, you know. And this is what mine looks like. It might, and when I say this is balled up in a ball, like it looked like my hand all wrinkled and burnt up, you know. It was all mangled, and boy, I'll tell you, I told him I wanted to go to the junkyard and get another one, and he didn't give me the money to go, so me and Cody to go get it on the way to work today. So I came back, no, last night. He didn't leave me money, so I knew I was going to be without and waiting. So I went ahead and straightened that piece of metal out. And he had a Porta Power out there in one of the vans. And I just couldn't find a Porta Power that was small enough to get in here. The piston is so, you know, it had some scissors in there that would do this. But that's as far as it would go, you know. So I went and I got me a jack out of a car, and I hooked it to a socket, and then I hooked it to my impact. And I tell you what, man, see, that's loosened. This is tight. And I tell you what, it stretched this thing out. My son welded that right there. He's getting good at welding on Tupperware cars or thin-ass pop can material. But it stretched it out, dude, and he did a good job by not letting it get too hot and trying to run a bead around it. He tacked it here. He got the tacks going and put a bulk amount of welds on it, and then he ran his just 2 or 3 monster gangster beads over the top. I am so proud of him. He's getting good at it. Anyway, this needed to go forward just a little more, and then that leaves this fender right here. It was a little bit off, and my bumper cover was having a hard time poking, you know, pumping in. So, you know, I needed a little bit more this way. It needed to come out about, another 1/4 inch. So you wouldn't sit in there slamming your hand against the bumper cover trying to get it to seat in there. If you're having to force that bumper cover in there and it's popping in there and then coming unpopped and popping in there and coming unpopped, chances are you need to go further with wherever you're trying to pull it, because it wasn't happening. And I've seen people take screws, man. I'm not going to mention any names, man, but he just took screws, sheet metal screws. No, it wasn't sheet metal screws. It wasn't even sheetrock screws where you could kind of like get rid of the nasty look. He took square head, self-tapping 5/16 screws and screwed the bumper cover to it. I said, are you going to at least grind them damn ugly things off? He said, no. He says, that way the customer, they'll get me some damn mounts the next time because they don't like that look. And I go, well, you got a point. So we're fixing to we're fixing to, and we replaced all of this. You know, this was pretty simple job, man. It wasn't hard at all. This was just minor work. I mean, this comes all as in one unit. I think this is you might want to call it fiberglass or something, but it's not, you know, but it is. I think it is fiberglass, but it came in one unit, and it just bolted right in. And then, you know, the bumper cover, where the bump, you know, the actual bumper is. Man, I don't know, where is technology going these days, man? You know, what kind of technology tells you you need to put a damn piece of plastic in the front of your car to protect it? I mean, come the hell on. Crap, you know? But it's designed to crumple up on you to make it to where, man, I don't want to hear that. I swear, they're designing some of these cars these days to make it to where you barely fart on the front end of it, and you're going to have to do some serious work on it. And the insurance companies are not, if you got to do more than just a fender, or just the bumper cover, or just the hood, they're not going to do the fender, bumper cover, and the hood. They call that a total. It's totaled. And then they send that to an auction, and they sell it, you know, and then somebody else buys it for hardly little nothing. I think this is the 2017 Charger, and they're paying around anywhere from you know, real low miles on it, anywhere from around 12 to 15,000, you know, and it's you know, I don't want to do crap like this. I'm opting out on that. I want to go to the insurance company and cut a deal. Noe has a sister that works at the insurance company, and she told me, if you got a tax number, she will kick my son a job, and just kick her a little bit of money for it, and she'll see to it that we get jobs. So I think it'd be easier to take on the insurance companies, because they don't want to fix nothing hardly, and it's very minimal. And you make more money fixing the insurance people jobs than you do this crap. You know, but anyway, we're going to need a new breather box. We're going to need some new AC lines. Those are mangled to hell. Coming right along. Every day that we're here, we're impressing the guy. His name's George. But George is he said, man, he says, you know, I'm not upset with y'all. I'm not mad at y'all. I'm frustrated at the situation a lot of the times, you know. And I said, well, what are you frustrated about? And I tell you, I've did my best to really keep on point about keeping clean. You know, this is, again, this is, you know, there's nothing on the damn floor, you know, but dust. And he got a pressure washer, but now we need to get a squeegee so we can rake that crap out of here. But, you know, he says that we've learned from somebody else the wrong way. And when he says what is wrong, it's not that the work that you're doing is wrong completely, or your techniques on doing the work. He tells me that you need to maintain cleanliness and picking up after yourself during the process while you're working. So if you mix up some Bondo, don't leave the paddle stuck in a piece of cardboard over there and wait for it to dry. Clean it up then, you know. Get it clean so the next time you walk over there, you ain't got to fiddle fart around with a Bondo paddle and wait for it to dry and all that other crap. The next time you go over there and pick it up, it's ready. And it's called just good work ethics and good work habits is what he is instilling in me and my son. And I've always just made a big, huge mess until the job was done and then pick up. But it frustrates people whenever they got to walk through your area and they got to step over your crap constantly. And this is for roofer till death, man. The dude stayed in my ass until, you know, this last time I showed up over here, he was always, clean that shit up, Lampy. What the fuck? You know? And I would say, but what am I supposed to do? You got so many messes around here. I might as well just be live on campus maid. And that's all my job is going to be doing, is cleaning up after them. During the meantime, you know, it's just like, it's just a big headache. So he's got us gearing towards a lot of things. It's changing our lives. He's getting us to where we are happy. We're happy to be here. We can't wait to get here. Every day he comes, every in the afternoon, he'll go over there and he'll cook us some, he'll have his daughter cook us some homemade Mexican food, and I'm here to tell you, man, Taco Bell is not Mexican food. I can't explain the difference. Taco Bell has maybe maybe 6 ingredients, and they just slam them together different ways. You're eating the same damn crap, but prepared differently. I mean, actually, it is prepared differently. You got your tacos and your soft tacos, and then you got your enchiladas. It all has the same ingredients in there, just a little bit different. Looks different, It all tastes the same to me. But every time she makes a meal, she is on point, and I like her a lot. It's taken her a while to warm up to me. She thinks I'm a mess, and she was cold shouldered like crazy. And I asked her, I did ask George, why is your daughter kind of cold shouldered to me? He says, look, man, I've had a lot of people try to help him out, and she's seen this song and dance before. And most of the time, the people just take advantage of me and move on down the road. Then I end up wasting my time. So she's holding her breath, and it'll take her a little while to come around. But I'm so pleased with myself and my son, and the way we are doing things, and we're doing it right. This is an insulated building, by the way. Somebody texted me on my damn phone and sent me a bullshit story of saying, you're not going to be you're going to have some hard times keeping that place warm during the winter. I guarantee you, man, you go get one of those kerosene or diesel blasters that 300,000 BTUs, you'll be turning that damn thing off, and after about 20 minutes, it'll get hot in here, and you'll be peeling yourself down to your plumb naked, trying to cool off because it's so damn hot. And so I'm not having a problem keeping warm this winter. I tell you what, I would let her kind of like during the winter anyway, because you can only take off so many clothes during the summertime until you can't take off no more. And George, he is kind of old-fashioned. He hates it when I pull my shirt off, and he hates it when I leave these fans going. He says, you always got to have a damn fan going. I'm like, yes, because when I was in the attic one time, I got too hot, and the doctor explained to me, once you go to the point of having a heat stroke, all the times that you could withstand the beating you was giving your body, and you could hold out, and you could just, hold out just a little longer. Well, this one particular time, it was a helper. I got all the way out to the job. We drank our sodas. I go to hit the water jug after he brings it up in the attic, and there's no water in the water jug. So I'm thinking to myself, F it. I'm just going to stay up here and finish the job, get it done, get it over with, get the hell out of here. Told him to go pack his shit up, clean it up, man, get it all in there. I made it, but I had this funny feeling, and I seen stars. And it took me a good week to feel right. And so I got in the attic again and felt a little bit stars again. And then I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me, you had a heat stroke, and you can't bring yourself through those conditions no more. You're going to be cut short. So you might want to find something else to do, is what he told me. And that was about the time that I had my accident with my motorcycle, and my mama died, and I was feeling sorry for myself and didn't want to live, yada smackety. But anyway, so I tell him that, and he don't like it because there's dust. When you're sanding something and that dust blows around, well, I'm like this. Let's get a face shield and a mask, and who cares how much the dust blows? If you got something covering your face, let it roll, baby. Let it roll. Anyway, about the only thing that we need to get is we need to get a tool. We need to start saving and get some toolboxes. By the way, we got the LTD almost out. I got to pay for a couple of batteries that I had got on charge over there at that place, and I got to pay for a Cadillac converter, 2 of them, for the Lexus that I got, and then I'll be getting my stuff out of there. My My dadgum beer light come up missing. My Budweiser beer light. I was so mad about it, and I was belly aching about it, and bitching about it, and bitching about it. And then, Big Lou, he's the one that gave it to me. So, so he went and talked to the guy over there, and he says, that was my light. He was fixing it for me. Well, I was bound and determined to talk Lou out of the light. I don't know if I'm going to be able to now, but because look, I put it in harm's way once. What's going to happen? I think he's going to ask for it back. But anyway, that's just some of the bull crap that I was going through over there. The dude, man, everything he touched is stuck to his fingers, and my surveillance system, I still haven't found it. The main brain to it. But I tell you what, it's easier just to let that shit go and forget about it. And let's just say Casper stole that shit. I don't know who the hell stole it. I really don't know. But we'll just chalk that up to the game and move on down the road. And sometimes it's easier just to move on. But at least we got the bill paid. And I'm in good standings with his dad. But him, I'll pray for you, buddy. I'll pray for you. It's all you can do. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later till next time. I got to turn this air back on, man. This is getting hot just that long sitting here. And, okay, catch that. Well, one more thing before I go. I hooked these washer and dryer up so we could have some shop towels. We even got to where we can wash our shop towels instead of keep buying them disposable paper towels and blue paper towels that you use. And I brought this. Big Lou gave me this wire shelf, and we could put it to good use. It's just, I'm so happy that things are starting to come around. He says these shelves are fine for now, but he is one day going to make it to where everything has a little area. We got the welding area, we got the waxing area, we got the painting area, we got the sanding area, we got the frame pulling area. He didn't like my frame machine. He said that something town, I think it was something Jack Russell. I think it's a Jack Russell frame machine, and he did not like it. He had never used one. But he said, looking online, you got to work the shit out of yourself just to operate it, and just for a little bit of pull. So he's going to go get his kind, and I went ahead and took my frame machine home because it hurt my feelings. He wouldn't even let me show him how it worked. That's the only thing I learned on. I thought it was kind of neat. He says, trust me, when I show you this other one, you're going to think it's so much easier. I said, well, damn, I think it's so much easier driving this Nissan right here than driving my 72 Chevy. Sometimes you like that shit, huh? See y'all later till next time. Limpster out. Y'all be good now.